Hi, I'm Jen Brick. I'm a part-time instructor at City College, and I've been there for 14 years. And I am going to try to tell you the history of Forum Literary Magazine in, excuse me, 1 minute or less. So, my first semester teaching the fiction writing class, one of my students came up to me and said, "Did you know City College has a literary magazine that's been publishing since the 1930s and no one is doing it right now?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Do you want to help me bring it back?" I said, "Yes." So we went to the department chair, got his support. We went to the visual media design department and said, "What do we use to lay this out?" And they said, "We'll do it for you. We have a class." And then we brought back our own class. So both sections are working together to make this beautiful magazine. We brought on instructors in our department, people who've written memoirs and poetry and crime fiction. And we published it. We got some money from the college, although it did have a piece of tape binding it together because it was affordable, but it actually looked good. And then we eventually evolved into this beautiful coffee table quality production with perfect binding. Julie is modeling it for us right now. And we've become such a part of the literary community in San Francisco. We've been in Litquake, which is a national literary festival. And it's just gone so far beyond the original crew. It's amazing to see. And I just love publishing first time student authors alongside famous people and handing them their copy and saying, "You did this, this is yours." And the joy on their face is amazing to see.
I'm Julie Young, and I've been at City College for 17 years. When I first started, the creative writing program was just a couple of classes, very small. And then about 10 years ago or so, it started to grow. And one of those things that helped it grow was Forum Magazine. And so we have a literary visual arts magazine. The students do all the work of the magazine. The teachers are just advisors. And they solicit submissions. They work together in teams and decide on the submissions they'd like to publish. We publish fiction, poetry, nonfiction. We publish comics. We publish, now you can see all the visual art that we have, and interviews. And we've been really fortunate to have some very well-known writers participate in our community, like Tongo Eisen Martin, who's the current San Francisco Poet Laureate. And Kim Shuck in the past, who was the previous San Francisco Poet Laureate, and they've been incredibly supportive of our program and our students. Right now, we're in the very exciting time of getting to the deadline of turning in all our submissions to visual media, and we'll then work back and forth with the visual media students on the proofreading process and arriving at the final print copy of the magazine. It's one of the most rewarding classes to teach. When it's going well, I'm not doing a whole lot because the students are doing all the work. And it's wonderful to see at the end of the semester for them to have this completely student produced, very professional looking publication in their hands at the very end.
I'm Layla Issa. I've taught at City College for over 10 years, and I'm here just to provide some context on what you might have heard about the budget crisis or the layoffs facing City College of San Francisco. So while you may have heard that 160 faculty members received pink slips announcing potential layoffs, that number actually hides the true cost to City College and to the San Francisco community. Both Julie and Jen, who are part-time faculty members and who combined have over 30 years of teaching experience at City College, would have to be laid off before any single full-time faculty member in our department is laid off. So the number of 160 faculty is hiding the reality of around 600 faculty members. That means that programs like Forum that have been developed by people's blood, sweat, and tears, thanks to the contributions of Julie and Jen and others, will no longer be offered to the San Francisco and City College community. For our fall 2021 schedule, we've already been notified that our classes are cut by 50%, and one of those cuts is this wonderful program, Forum Magazine. We believe that arts education should be available, low cost, or free, as in Free City, for everyone, and we think that this is an important contribution to Bay Area culture. And we're very proud of our program and its success and its metrics, and the many graduates of our program who've gone on to begin an MFA course of study or have found jobs in visual media design or literary work or editorial work in general. But we believe that we're so much more than that. We also touch hundreds of students every semester who may not have a career in editorial or visual media work, but who want to work on their own writing and want to find opportunities for publication like the ones that Forum Magazine provides. We feel that this loss is not only to our department or to City College, but to the whole Bay Area community.
So for more information about how to support our program and classes like these, please go to the website for the American Federation of Teachers, which our local chapter is aft2121.org.
And I will encourage you to go find out more about Forum Magazine at forumccsf.org.
Thank you.
Thank you.